Projek Kembalikan Senyuman. Orang ni perlu kot. Orang ni. Rasa macam baru semalam ambil gambar dengan Dr. David Silverman dekat Taman Tun. Anyway, apa aku buat, aku berkongsi cerita molekul Redox. Kongsi je. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin.
Hi, my name is Dr. David Silverman. I'm happy to be able to spend a few minutes with you here. I'm on the medical board of this company, ASEA. I don't work for the company. It's a volunteer position. The flagship product, the breakthrough, is called ASEA, and that's the name of the company, ASEA. The technology is called Redox. What's in this bottle is in us. Our cells make it. It's called redox signaling molecules. That's what it is. Redox stands for reductant and oxidant. It's made from saline. If you look at the back, it says it's made from salt and water. It is made from salt and water, but it's not salt and water anymore. What's in here, our cells make from saline. Our cells are filled with saline. When you go to the hospital and you get an IV, they give you saline because that's what our cells are filled with. Well, in our cells, we have something called the mitochondria. The mitochondria is called the power plant of the cell because we know it produces a molecule we burn for fuel called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It's been known for decades. But during the complicated process of producing that, we also produce these little things called reductants and oxidants. When I was a biology major in the 80s and then podiatric medical school in the 80s, there was no known function for these reductants and oxidants. You look at the literature in the 90s, they've discovered a function. And they're called reductants and oxidants, or redox signaling molecules. And what they do is amplify signaling. They make it so that your cells can hear one another. Why is that important? Well, they're not chatting about the football game that happened. Cells need to talk about, need to inform each other if there's a problem with the cell, because bad cells need to be replaced with good ones. As we age, our cells die, they need to be replaced with good cells. Good cells, healthy cells in your pancreas, you got a healthy pancreas. You got bad cells, you're gonna have a disease and they're gonna start giving you medication to lower your blood sugar. Whether it's your cells in your retina, your liver, whatever, they die, they need to be replaced. They mutate, they need to be stopped. Who does all that? Your immune system does it. Your immune system gets a signal. It has to be a clear signal, and the immune system cells come down and get rid of that bad cell. All right. I'm not going to go into deep detail here, but this is why this product sounds too good to be true, but it is true because it's made from saline, right? And people are like, well, it's just salt water. It amplifies signaling. The more you have in your body, the louder the signal is. So children have a lot of mitochondria and they're very, very packed tightly and they're very efficient. So they produce a lot of ATP, power plant of the cell. Think about the energy children have, right? And as we age, energy kind of goes down, doesn't it? But what about healing? Who heals faster from an injury? A 10-year-old or a 20-year-old? 10-year-old does, because something happens at puberty. Our mitochondria become less efficient and we start producing less ATP and less of this. I'm 61 years old. My cells are making this much. They made this much when I was a kid, right? I could fall off my bike next day, go to school. Fall off your bike at 61, what happens to you? Well, my cells are making this much. I drink this, I raise my levels up. Simple explanation, much more detailed that you can get, and your friend can give you more resources. But safety was what I cared about. Because it's made from saline, it's not salt water anymore. Salt water is two molecules, sodium chloride and H2O. Redox molecules, there are 16 possible ones using sodium chloride, hydrogen, and oxygen. So in your cells, the sodium chloride molecules ripped apart, the H2O molecules ripped apart, and those ions are combined to make redox signaling molecules. But safety is important. This is what I love. Think about this. There's a money back guarantee on the product, so that's safe too, but safe to your body. You can't be allergic to it. It's in you. There's no toxicity. If you take too much of it, your body turns the excess back into saline. I used to write prescriptions every day. There's risks with prescriptions, lots, but there's no toxicity to it. You can't drink too much. And third, it's transparent to medication. So if you're taking medications, you don't have to stop. If you have low mood and the medication you're taking helped you, but you've got side effects, you'd rather not take it, you don't have to risk it and stop it. Just keep taking it and watch what happens with the change with this, just by this is the only variable. Now, the gel version is Renew 28. Now, this is fascinating. People want to know how that this is real, especially before they start telling people about it. Give this 90 days. A simple explanation how to do it. Your friend will explain how to use the product. Simple, easy. But the very first day you get the product, take the gel, and it's marketed for anti-aging. I mean, it rejuvenates skin cells. So it's clear. There's no smell. It's marketed for your skin. But there's something fascinating about it. So you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on the product. Find a few people that have something that hurts them. Maybe you have something, your neck hurts, your hand, I wonder if it could help your knee, your back, menstrual cramp, whatever it is. Find 5 people. Say you find 10 people. And there's a simple way to do this. And in 10 minutes, what if you put it on 10 people and in 10 minutes, 5 of them said, that's incredible. How did it do that? What if it was 7 out of 10? What if it was 9 out of 10? Your friend will share with you how to do that, okay? But please, I urge you, take this very seriously, this investigation. And once you see what it does and you're in the know, like the pioneers that your friend is, that I am, this is going to become mainstream in the world. And you put the gel on 10 people who are hurting and ask them how they feel in 10 minutes, it's going to be very self-evident to you that this is going to become mainstream. But you can share this with people. You can do the same thing your friend is doing. You can invite your friends to a Zoom like this anywhere in the world. Do the exact same thing. Play this exact same video. All you do is share what happened with you, and you can make a real difference in this world. So again, you'll thank your friend for the rest of your life that they brought this to you. And it's an honor to be part of it. I can't see you right now, but I know you're listening to my words, and I hope you're taking this very, very seriously, because it really is a serious thing. Thank you so much.